I'm Damien Magician, and today we are talking about WWE 2K24. Now, recently, I was one of the very few lucky people who got to have a hands-on play of the game, and I can honestly say from the last couple of WWE 2K games, it's a big step up. I really, really liked it. There's some great new features, and I even got to try out one of the new matches, which was the ambulance match. Now, the ambulance match is super fun. Even smashing, I think it was Seth Rollins I was fighting against, smashing his head off the ambulance door. It looked really realistic. It was really, really good. Um, I noticed the moves are a lot more fluid, and it was, I think it's a really great match type because you can climb on top of the ambulance, you can go behind it, and you know the only thing I can say is when you're playing this with your friend, when you throw them in the ambulance and you're trying to shut the doors, you have got to be really intense when you're like smashing that button when it's telling you to press X, then square, then sub. You've got to be really rapid when you're hitting that. Otherwise, they're going to kick out of, you know, you trying to throw them in the ambulance. They're going to get out of it. So it's a really, really good gameplay. The next part I managed to play was a backstage brawl, and it's really cool. The environment felt very similar though to the recent 2K games. I didn't feel like it felt too different, like the look of it. I'd have liked that to have changed a bit more. The only thing you can maybe do different is you can actually throw some of the objects. So you can throw the trash cans, you can throw a steel chair at your opponent and damage them. But it's a very quick, like you can really be damaging your opponent, and out of nowhere, they seem to hit you with one big move and you're done for, which kind of sucks. But it is all part of the backstage brawl. If you're going to get a DDT on solid concrete, I think anyone would be out cold, right? Okay, so what's new in the game as well, like features wise? So one of the things I personally got to experience was trading blows. Okay, so trading blows is a new move, shall we call it, in WWE 2K24. Now it's really good. So basically, it's like you're in the center of the ring or outside of the ring, and you're doing like chop for chop, like who's going to get the upper hand, or you're doing a blow for blow, and it's all about hitting X at the right moment of the gauge. You'll see a gauge spinning, and you've got to get it in the green or on the gold. If you hit it on the gold, and you'll keep going back and forward, and then whoever ends up getting the upper hand wins that kind of encounter, shall we call it. Here's what I didn't like about it. Once that has started, it can't stop. Now, I was doing this whilst I was playing the showcase, Ultimate Warrior versus Rick Rude. And problem was, we was outside of the ring, and this started, and basically got counted out of the ring because we couldn't stop it. Like, so once it starts, it can't be stopped. Now, whether if this happens in a fatal four-way and another wrestler attacks you midway through, maybe it stops it then. I don't know. But that was the only disappointing thing because I was like, man, I can't stop this. And we ended up getting counted out and I ended up having to play the whole match again, which was obviously it's quite frustrating. Okay, so let's talk about the other new features in the game. Now, unfortunately, me personally, I didn't get to see this, but I saw a couple of other people who managed to figure it out on the day, which was like super finishers, which they do look good. So you saw like Roman Reigns, he runs up, gives the Superman punch, then instantly spears them, and it looked really, really great. So that is in the game, super finishers. So that's going to be great to check out when the game comes out. The showcase. Let's talk about the showcase. It's all about WrestleMania. So you're going to get iconic matches from all of the WrestleManias over the last 40 years. Obviously, you've got WrestleMania 40 coming up. We're going to have some incredible matches and historical matches coming up, and I can't wait for them. The two showcase matches I managed to play was Ultimate Warrior versus Rick Rude from WrestleMania 3, I believe it was, and then I also played Finish the Story, which was Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. from WrestleMania 39 last year, and it was really great. Like I really really liked it. Um, it's a bit like last year where you get the cutscenes where just as you hit the move, it will turn into the video going backwards and forwards, and it felt like the gameplay of it all felt very very smooth. The transition was really nice, and remember this is an early look at the game. It's not even finished, so what we was going to see was a very early look, and that it's not quite finished, but it still felt smooth as it possibly could be. So it was great, and I'm so glad there's going to be so many of these iconic matches. I'm hoping there's going to be so much. Maybe they bring in something from WrestleMania 40, maybe down the line as a DLC. So because we're going to get some great matches. I mean, it's looking like we're going to get The Rock versus Roman Reigns, right? We all wanted Cody versus Roman. That's me anyway. So I hope we are going to see some of them come in a DLC in the future. Um, yeah, overall, my feelings of the game, I think it's fantastic. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun to play. I can't wait to get my hands on playing it again in a few weeks' time before the release, and hopefully I get to play something like a casket match because that looks really fun. I would love to do a Hell in a Cell match to see if that's going to be different, and hopefully play as some of the new characters as well in the game. I'd love to, see what people have been added. It'd be interesting to see if like they've even found time to add someone like CM Punk. Can you imagine it? That would be crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to play some of the iconic WrestleMania matches. Which I've grown up on watching over the years, and I'm just as a fan of WWE, I'm super excited. So, top this off, I just want to say thank you to 2K for allowing me to come down and play the game early. It's been incredible. Um, Guys, I hope you're liking the content I'm posting. Please check out any of the WWE 2K24 videos I've already posted on the channel. You can go check them out. There's a lot of gameplay there. Guys, just thank you. And I will see you all in the next video, and hopefully with some more WWE 2K24 content. Take care. Peace.